Allie, I'm from Kentucky, heroin, and it got really bad. We got ready to lose everything. I had 2 miscarriages. I already served 3 days shy of a year in jail. I'm potentially going back. I didn't catch this actual second case until I was on my way down here, on my way to rehab. Honestly, one night, we just decided it was time to come down because things were getting very bad. The financials were completely depleted. There was nothing left. I have been to 4 other facilities. Palm Partners is definitely different. The way they do things, like, it first it seems very chaotic, but it's like a good chaotic because you have to like learn to deal with the stress. Because you go somewhere else and they like keep everything like very calm for you. And that doesn't help you when you get out, because then when you leave here, the littlest task seems so stressful. But they teach you how to deal with stress here, which I think is a very big bonus. Because you have to know how to deal with the stress. And they teach you with relationships and boundaries, and really setting the boundaries. Life now is amazing. About 6 months after we left here, I got engaged, and my relationships with everyone is better. I can pay my own bills now. I have learned the value of $1, and I can honestly say I don't wake up anymore and want drugs. I don't wake up anymore and like, oh, I wish I could get high. I now look forward to other things like getting married and starting a family. We had a lot of trials before we came down here, and we've had many trials since we've left. And in my opinion, those trials have made me stronger. I had to learn really what the real world was like. I've always been sheltered, and I learned what the real world was like sober, and it was a big smack in the face, but so totally worth it. Now I can say I can take care of myself, and I can take care of others too if need be. My family doesn't sleep with their phones under their pillows anymore and loud. They don't jump. My mom doesn't cry every day anymore. We're happy. I call my mom now just to talk to her, not to say, hey, I need money. I've actually worked. I now know how to work. Totally different than anything I've done before, but I love it. Everything is great now. It was hard. It was very hard when I left here. I lost a dear friend when I left here. That had gone through this program with me. And as sad as it is, and as much as I miss her, her death really helped turn me around. It helped just confirm that I no longer wanted to live like that. Any reserve I had was gone when she passed away. And since then, I've been trying to live the life that I wasted for 10 years. I'm 24 and spent most of my childhood doing drugs and never really got to be a child, and now I have to be an adult, and now I'm living my adult life sober, happy, and realizing all my friends I see on Facebook that have been getting married, that were doing all of this while I was getting high, and I'm like, how do they have that? And now I know how they have that because I'm getting that, and it's worth it. It sucked being here at first, and then I gave in, and that was the best decision I ever made. I can honestly say Palm Partners saved my life. We have started going to the alumni meetings now. Our work schedules are a little different now, so it opens up to be able to do that. We went to the family weekend cookout last week, and hopefully I'm going to start working with Heidi, having her be like a life coach. It's definitely not over. I mean, the using is over, but like to strive to keep everything going and better myself. I'm not my best self that I can truly be because I was never taught taught that because my life has always been surrounded by dope. And I've never listened to anyone, and now I'm ready to listen and learn and grow. And that is what I need. And so that's what Palm will help me do. I would say call Palm partners because they truly cared. I mean, after we left, Nikki texted, like, sent me a message on Facebook probably once every 2 weeks. And then Lindsay reached out one day, and I followed Doug and Heidi on Facebook, and had a couple of chats with Heidi, and we came back here for commencement last week when it was a year that we had left. And now we both want to be more involved in Palm Partners, and we'll figure out a way to be more involved, whether that's working here or volunteering if there's volunteer positions. But I can honestly say I've done many rehabs, many, and Palm Partners was the only one that could get through to me.
If you or someone you know is struggling, call 888-508-7072 now. That's 888-508-7072.